Yes, ladies and gents, we're talking all things that have to do with diabetes today, and it's actually a proven fact that when you do make sure that your health is better, make sure that you're working out, you can decrease your chances of being diabetic if you catch it early enough, or there are actually certain poses if you are living with diabetes that can help make sure that they regulate your blood pressure. And today joining us is Shereleen, who's in the building, who's not new to EKSE Live, okay? She was here before doing different types of fitnesses, but today we are focusing on yoga and the types of poses that you guys can do to make sure that you are decreasing your blood levels. Shereleen, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Londela, for another segment. Thank you so much.
Yes, let's get into it.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to work on the intestines because, as you know, it's like the diabetes, your internal organs.
Yes.
So what we'll do is we're going to lay down. So this is an exercise you do first thing in the morning.
Right.
For especially those, to wake up the intestines after you had your first glass of water.
Okay.
So you will be laying down.
Yes.
Obviously. And then as you wake up, remember you wake up like this.
Yes.
You bring up your knee.
Bring up my knee.
And then you pull it in towards your mid-chest.
Yes.
So you can already feel that change and release. And then bring up the other one. But now this thing, it's the first thing you do in the morning. So you don't want to pull all that weight, but you're waking up your lower abdomen intestines, you know, to get that working. So from here,
yes,
you can start feeling, you know, you start
I am
breathing.
feeling it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite a nice one.
Yeah. And then why is it important to not just, you know, say, okay, I'm letting it go right now because this is my situation, but why is it important to me to be actively doing things to better my health?
I think the most important is your core and your your organs. So having them, like we'll always focus on the body and the outside and the muscles and everything while we don't think about the core.
Right.
So from here, let's go cycling. So now you woke up.
Okay.
So now let's just go cycle in the air, very slow. You know, you're waking them up slightly. You're in bed, remember?
This is literally my core workout.
Yeah.
You're doing it so nicely, like it's not painful.
It's not painful because remember you're waking up the body. You're telling your body, you're telling your intestines, listen, it's time to wake up. You know, because sometimes we get up. Remember the warm-up exercises I taught you about?
Yes.
So this is like a warm-up for you as well to wake up before you put your feet on the bed for that morning pee-pee. You know, this is what you do. You cycle it out. And then from here, now let's hands and then put the hands there and slowly try and pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Okay, keep the legs there, keep it there. Now, come, let's cycle. Let's do that cycle. Straight legs. Do you feel your core waking up? You're feeling it?
Not even waking up because I was at the gym this morning, so it's a little tough.
It's a little tough.
Yeah.
But also remember, this helps with you to, you know, change your mind, you know, create more positive vibes, create more, because now after this, you're ready to do your morning routine. What do you think?
I'm more than ready. I'm like, what are we doing next?
Okay, so from here, what we do is we're going to sit down, spread your legs straight forward. Now just flex them. When we say flex, you know, now you're stretching these muscles.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but we're still focusing on the core because remember, diabetes people, they have to focus here.
Okay.
Because the intestines are lazy. They don't get, so no, we need to exercise them. So what we'll do is we'll cross the one over.
Cross the one over.
And then also this one.
This one as well.
Cross that one. And then just give yourself a big hug. Remember, the breathing is also very important. When you hug, you inhale. When you release, you exhale. So inhale. Do you feel that stretch? Do you feel it up? So this is also, it really, really helps with gut control, you know, making sure that you got everything. Now we can switch over to the other side.
Yes.
And like I said, remember this is what you do in bed.
Right. And I wanted to find out actually, why do you have to do it early in the morning? Can I maybe get my day started and then around 12 lunchtime, or people especially that are working from home, like Kirsten, who's very lucky. So what can I do? Can I do it during my lunchtime, my evening time, my prayer time? Or do you recommend in the morning?
I recommend in the morning because remember, we get so busy during the day. You promise yourself you're going to sit down at 12 o'clock, but how's your 12 o'clock looking? If you have to think about it, you know? And then also highly recommend in the evening, you know, just as a downer. So these are small little exercises that you do for yourself.
Yeah.
So now let's just go, and then we cross the legs.
Right.
Cross your legs.
Yeah.
Now hold yourself together, and then you lean. It's almost like you fall forward. Like you're saying a little prayer for yourself.
Okay. Ooh, I think we need to switch.
Yeah.
So that
let's
we show the people at home how to actually do it.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Let's do it this way.
So just a little small exercises in the morning. After this, when you get up and you had your glass of water, And then this helps. So now the water falls through your whole body. It
Right.
wakes up all your intestines, wakes it up. And then after that, you can go have your morning pee, and then you can go do your 10-minute exercises or 15-minute exercises for your everyday.
And I find it so interesting that experts do say that when you're dealing with diabetes, like it can be a great management way in which you can do yoga and get into exercise. It's very much health. I mean, it's very important to make sure that your body is moving, not just moving in the right way.
Yes.
And that's where yoga comes in.
Oh, yes. And also remember the
Yeah.
breathing. Each position has a breathing. Each movement that you make is an inhale and an exhale.
Right.
That's also important because you can injure yourself if you exhale on a position that is not fitting for you, because then now your intestines are pressing against your thigh.
Yeah.
Or
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. So get your pace, your breathing pace, and then you're sorted.
Yes. Right now, though, guys, we're going to take a bit of a break. Shereleen is not going anywhere. She's going to come back a little later on. Right now, though, a quick ad for you and yours. Guys, remember the talk today is all about diabetes, and we're doing poses that can help you live a healthy life when you have diabetes, and help you live a long and healthy life.
Yes.
So let's get into it. Another pose.
So now you're out of bed and you are ready to take on the day.
Yes.
So now let's do the outside bed. Now
Okay.
you've done your little morning routine.
You were in bed. If you missed out earlier, we were doing when you were in bed. Now you are out of bed, and we're getting into more workouts.
Now you step onto the mat and
Yes.
you make sure.
I think we should do the side.
The
yes.
side, yeah. So what I normally do is, and in situations like this, especially when you have a tummy bug, and like I said, it's like it's most focused on the core,
Right.
which is waking up your organs. So then what we'll do is we'll just step forward,
Step forward.
side step here,
Side step
and then
here.
lean into that front knee. Lean into that front knee, and then bring it up. Bring it all the way up. And as you can feel, now you're giving yourself a little stretch.
Ooh.
Hold it, hold, and release, and then come down, and then side pose. Take the one hand all the way up.
Yes.
Okay. Then we go up again. Lean into that front knee. Lean into that front. Back, back. So now you've had a side stretch. You've had a top stretch. Your arms. And then we come down again. Now let's step back, and then you just meet yourself on downward dog, and then just stretch yourself a little bit out there. So now we'll do the same thing here. It's just to step forward, side. What we do on the one side in yoga, you always do on the other side.
Yes, repetition
So,
when it comes to sport.
So
Yes.
these you can do like 3 times. This is what we call taking flow.
Okay.
So now you're taking flow.
Right.
Yeah. And as I said previously, breathe through each movement.
Yes.
Okay, and then we go back.
Okay, let's say maybe I do not have diabetes, but I just want to work out. Is yoga also good for me as a person who's just trying to have a balanced lifestyle?
You know, this is the secret about yoga.
Right.
Once you start it, you can always tell when there's something wrong with your body.
Right.
Because you get to know your body. So now we lean forward and just touch the ground. So this is why it's important. As soon as you have a relationship with your body, then you will immediately know something is up.
Yes.
And you don't have to, and this avoids you going to the doctor for anything else. Move to the side.
And also what Kirsten mentioned, our guest earlier, was so important, was about the fact that you get to have ownership over your body. So guys, don't wait until there is something wrong with your body. You guys can literally start working out today.
Yes.
Living a healthy lifestyle is something that's very important, not just for people who are sick, but for people who just want to live long and have a good and healthy life.
Yes, and that's most important. I think what yoga brings to you as a person is not only mental strength, but also having to sit, you take out time to sit with yourself, you get to know your body, you get to explore, and also the most important thing is you live a healthy life.
Yes.
And you will want to eat better, because once you take care of this little body that you have, you just want to rock it.
And also the self-confidence that comes with working out and moving your body. And seeing improvements in your body. Like, okay, I couldn't stretch like this before, but now I'm like...
You see, it's a daily challenge. And that's why I say we might not always be motivated, but we must always be disciplined.
Let's do one last pose. Unfortunately, we're going to be going out
So this is just
soon,
an end. It's just to raise up like normal.
off.
Turn your hands, lock it in and turn, and then just do a full body stretch. And then down. Bring your hands to your head, rest. You can do this 3 times, just before you end of your session. That is just to give, like that yawn that you do in the morning.
And then how many times would I be doing this workout? Like, let's say, do I do it every morning as I wake up? Every day? Am I doing yoga every day? Is it something I can do?
It's the discipline. It's not the motivation.
Okay.
It's the discipline.
It's the discipline of yoga.
It's the discipline. Once you have your routine, getting out of bed and onto the mat, you will never want to stop. And you will feel it that day when you didn't do it.
Really?
And you will be
Shereleen, I feel like Shereleen, guys, is so healthy. You're my motivation. You always have so much energy and you're always going for it. And that's what I love and I enjoy. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this session. Remember, Shereleen is not just a guest, but she is one of our own and she is all about making sure that we are fit every Monday. So make sure you guys tune in on Mondays because it's all about fitness. Remember to head on to our social media platforms. It is EKSE Live on Instagram, on Twitter, as well as on Facebook. Ulwandile, the princess, our presenting, is still in the building. We have Usibu, who was our games master. Ukiziyake sana ukona naye, because she was a loser and she's a very slow one. I see her giving me side eyes over there. And me and Shereleen obviously won the game. If you've missed the first part of the show, I don't know where you have been, but don't worry, you can catch it still. We have so much more content coming your way. Monday to Friday from 5 to 6 o'clock right here on the biggest youth show in the motherland. Right now, though, a quick ad break for you and yours.